There's a certain way of life synonymous with the West Coast. Laid back, easygoing, sitting on a rock, watching the tide roll in. But when it comes to West Coast disc golf, another word comes to mind. Big. From the mountains to the ocean, to the trees and the rocks, everything on the West Coast is just bigger. So it's the perfect venue for the biggest tournament ever held in Canada, and the fifth stop on the Canadian Disc Golf Tour, the 2023 BC Open. Since 2005, the BC Open has meant big courses, big payouts, big shots, and big names. Starting in Vancouver, moving around the Lower Mainland, and now finding a permanent home at the iconic Raptors Knoll Disc Golf Park, the BC Open is the big one. You might come for the courses, for the friends, for the scenery, or for the golf. You could put up a big score or be the big winner. It's a high-stakes game played on a razor's edge. Can you find that line between brave and reckless? When you come to the West Coast, you've only got one choice. Go big or go home.
It's Park Pro bringing you the FPO final round of the 2023 BC Open, brought to you by Discmania, one of the stops on the Canadian Disc Golf Tour, brought to you by the patrons of Park Pro, of course, and PDGA Canada. Without their support, we wouldn't be here, so huge thanks to these two. We are playing the third round at the Campbell Valley course, aka
Horse Course.
We love it. It's actually only in for this event, so if you aren't in this tournament, you haven't probably played it before, so a great opportunity to see the course on the coverage today. So up for grabs, one of the Throw Pink spots, exclusive. And yeah, I'm Gabby Lee, by the way.
And I'm Sophia Donnecke.
Leading up to our lead card here, we have quite the team. So Sophia herself,
that's
free
me.
Agent. So happy to see Power so high listed here, so thank you for putting yourself up there.
Yeah, I thought that looked really cool, but you know.
I think you look really cool.
And here we got Christy Lee from Victoria as well, sponsored by Castaplas, a phenomenal player.
Yeah, so well-rounded, such a joy to play with her. She always shows us how it's done. Great shots to see coming up. And Colleen McInnes from all the way from Ontario, I think one of our furthest traveled players. She's sporting all of her Canadian gear. Yeah. She was on Team Canada in a previous year, so that hat was from their fundraiser there, which is really cool. And
that move looked really cool too, so it's awesome. And then we've got Josie from Salt Spring Island, another one of my favorites to play with, and I was stoked to play with her on this.
Yeah, she's got such good energy, so...
Oh yeah. Can't have a bad round with Josie.
Yeah. So welcome to hole one.
Hole one, yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this hole is pretty open shot. You've got hazard kind of early left. It's really easy to fade into that hazard, and then you've got sort of a horse jump on the right. So in anything, kind of make sure you're missing right instead of left into the hazard, but looks simple and straightforward, but can be tricky.
It's a great warm-up hole, I find, because that hazard is really what you have to worry about, really.
Yeah.
But anywhere else out there is a good start. Sophia off the tee first.
Yep, thrown my orc, I believe. And yeah, I think that went as planned, which was nice. I actually didn't know if I was in the hazard or not, but yeah.
Yeah, great shot. Great first shot.
Just long a bit, which is lucky. Yeah.
I wouldn't call it luck.
Yeah, another one. That was a good shot too by Christy there.
Yeah. Sending it towards an actual horse jump. You say sort of a horse jump, but this course is covered.
Yeah, you
with horse
basically
jumps.
want your disc to jump the jumps. And yeah, there's that prime landing zone that they've built the hazard, put the hazard there because it tends to catch discs that fade a little early.
Yeah. Looked almost identical to the other two shots, but I
Yeah.
guess just maybe a bit higher. Faded out into the OB hazard.
Yeah, and this course, like, wind comes into play a lot too, so can kind of take your discs in directions.
Unplanned directions. Josie finding herself in the hazard as well.
Oh yeah, I just barely trickled in there. I don't think we thought it was fine, but
It's tough to tell. Like, I think you'll see on coverage too that it might be hard to see the flags from the camera, and I think players kind of find that as well sometimes.
yeah,
Great bid from Christy.
yeah.
Yeah. Starting off the round is always interesting. Getting that first
Yeah.
putt out of the way.
Yeah, I always tell myself it's okay if you don't make your first putt.
Good attempt by Josie. Right under the basket, so it'll be
Yeah.
an easy tap in.
And there, I told myself I could miss it, and I did, and, moving on.
First putt out of the way.
Yeah, yeah,
All right. In for par for Christy.
yeah.
I think everyone's right under the basket, so some quick tap outs for everyone. Nice and confident. Beautiful indeed.
Yep.
I love hearing everyone's commentary on the side.
Yeah, it was a good card. Everyone got along really well.
Oh yeah, never a doubt. I always look
That's
forward
usually
to
the
big tournaments.
case. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Big events like these, some familiar
Yeah.
faces, some new ones. So, yeah, probably felt really good having a couple familiar faces on the card.
Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty, hole 2, par 4, 650 feet. T-pad is kind of looking towards this gap, another horse jump. You do want to either get yourself through the gap or at the gap here. You really don't want to find yourself left or right of the trees. It is thick on this course. Really a natural OB if you find yourself in there. And then once you're through the gap, going out to the left, this sandpit did play as OB. So the basket's perched nicely against the edge there. It makes for an interesting upshot.
Yeah.
But ultimately, dogleg right to left. Is that the right way of saying
Yeah.
it? For this big par 4 on the second hole.
Yeah, and this played is the second hardest hole on the day.
Yeah, let's see how our card does.
I think I'm throwing a fairway, a passion, and it just fades early left, which is not exactly what you want, but I think I pushed enough that I'll hopefully have like a somewhat of a look. But yeah, the smart play is to just make sure you hit the gap so you have a good second shot from there.
Yeah, looked like he had a good line, just maybe a
Just
bit high out of the hand.
yeah. Again, the wind here can kind of carry them. And then, yeah, Christy hitting that left side too. It's just a really easy thing to do here. They moved the tee pad, like a little bit farther away from that gap compared to last year.
So a little different from the previous year.
Yeah.
This is just the second year that we've been here for the BC Open.
Yeah, and look at that throw. That was awesome.
Oh, see,
by
this
Colleen.
is perfect. Like if you're out here, this is ideal. Straight look at the basket, uninterrupted, no trees.
Yeah. No, that was an awesome shot.
All right, a little low out of the hand, but great place to be.
Yeah,
If you're
center.
playing the layup shot, if you're getting yourself just to the front of the gap, not a bad place at all.
Yeah.
She'll probably have a big hyzer out to the basket.
Yeah, and that's also a great shot there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, big distance there.
It's still a tricky approach from anywhere, really, because of that basket perched right on the OB
Very
sand
scary.
pit. But
So Christy's not OB here. That's like a marker flag. She's trying to get herself out. Can't tell if she got herself out to the edge. It is thick. So thick in there.
yeah, and I don't remember quite the gap I was looking at. It wasn't huge, but
Yeah, you got
I-
yourself
I,
caught in a little something.
I opted for a driver just to kind of throw it hard and make it through stuff. And it did.
Yeah. Colleen opting to get herself a little out left, well away from the OB. Okay, Christy in a similar spot.
Yeah, similar spot.
Very safe.
So yeah, I'm flicking a pig. Had a hard time picking what distance to throw here. And then that looked really dangerous, but I was short of the OB, so
Oh,
I don't know why I opted for that shot here, but I think my forehand approaches were feeling more comfortable, so I just went with that.
I like it. Maybe just a bit
Yeah.
nervy with the OB
Yeah.
there.
And this is just
Oh, this though,
so good.
no fear. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, another fearless approach.
Yeah, great shot. Good pace on those, getting under the basket. Oof.
Yeah, it was a
Is that
good.
a run?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was a, you know,
Yeah, you were short, but at
Blown
least you
away
didn't
from
have
me.
a scary putt to
I
do.
didn't want to miss short. Let's put it that way.
Can't miss short twice in a row.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice putt there.
Colleen with a nice and clean par on that.
Yeah.
Same with Josie.
Yeah. Nice easy putt after the great upshot.
And
Well done, everyone. Two
Yeah.
pars, two bogeys.
yeah.
Not a
there-
bad hole.
Yeah, there was no birdies on the day on this hole.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
I think also played as one of the harder holes
Yeah.
of the course.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Yeah. Combination of the rough and the OB there gets a lot of people.
Yes.
Alrighty. Hole 3, par 4, 760 feet. What you may not be able to tell from the camera angles is just how much elevation there is on this course, especially on these holes coming up here. So this is quite the downhill. Big bomb down the hill, ideally finishing left
I would
because the
say.
basket is between these trees, and you don't really want to end up in either of those sets of trees because, again, you'll be in trouble if you're in there.
That set of trees that we're passing on the right there, that is what we have coined the Heart of Darkness area. And yeah, every time it's just you don't want to be there.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, we all have our moments when we're in there. Takes a few minutes to get out.
Especially on this course, if you miss the fairway, you're probably getting prickled.
Yeah, that too. A few shirts snagged.
Yep.
Colleen first off the tee. Great shot.
Yeah. Again, yeah, there's not too much you can kind of let loose on this tee pad, which is nice. Just
Yeah, she'll have a great angle down into the pin too. This is Josie's first year representing Lone Star. I don't know any of her discs anymore.
Yeah, so I can't say what she's throwing.
Whatever
But
this was though.
This was great.
Great
My
shot.
goodness.
Really good distance.
Yeah.
I think maybe just a
Onto the-
bit further than Colleen, but also a great spot to be.
Yeah, no, Josie rips. I'm throwing my G-Star Destroyer, and I just let go a little high, and so it fades out left, but again, high left is actually nice because you're looking at the basket.
Yeah, probably just a downhill shot for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is also awesome.
Yeah, all 4 of you just really keeping the disc either straight, fading left. Perfect shots. I wouldn't do it any differently. Maybe I did do it differently, but I wouldn't intend on doing it any differently.
Yeah, so Christy makes it into the, I guess, out of the 2 guardian bushy trees. She makes it past those things, and
Yeah.
she's looking at a pretty simple approach, which is nice.
Getting into the ground for Colleen.
But she's in the open still, which is nice.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So here I'm telling myself, don't throw into the heart of darkness. Just don't do it.
Anywhere but the heart of darkness.
And I'm throwing my passion. And, you know. It's just the pull was too strong.
You manifested it.
Yeah.
It's in the heart of darkness. But,
So I'm walking down there. I was a little bit frustrated, but, you know, I was also kind of laughing because...
because, of course,
it's so
you were in there.
ridiculous that I threw there again, even though yeah.
Nice shot by Josie.
Oh, yeah.
This was number 2 for her. And, yeah, I want to say she's, circle 2. Oh. I think it's circle 2. Great shot by her.
Yeah. Really awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nice approach there.
Yeah. Great save after the short second shot. She'll have a great look at the putt there.
Yeah. I actually got a good little spit out.
Oh, yeah,
it was
you were
kind to me.
Quite in the heart of darkness.
I think in 2022 I had to take a few throws to get out of there.
Oh, no.
So this was a nice treat.
It's a welcome
I got
change.
to throw my favorite type of throw, which is a patent pending.
Ooh. Great
and
recovery.
it didn't go as poorly as I thought it might. So that was great. And yeah, nice little up.
Nice shot
from
by Christy. Oh,
That would have been sweet.
yep. She's okay with that. Right under the basket. Oh, stellar putt.
Super awesome. I will say the longer grass is nice. You don't think about the rollaways too much on these greens.
No, hey?
There's some later ones where it gets steep.
Oh, another great putt.
Oh yeah, I saved my par here, which was really nice.
Yeah, those are some big putts. I think probably the bigger putts of the day there. First
Yeah.
big putts of the day.
Yeah, that green, it like feels like it's hard to judge distance on it, and you think you're right next to the basket, and you walk up and you're like, actually, there's like a little ways to go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Par
that was
frame.
an awesome par frame.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how many birdies there were on the day. Looks like just one. Yeah, I think just one from Julie Mullins. So looking at the scoreboard now, Sophia Donnecke, solid lead right now. You are
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not
4
safe, though.
ahead.
Definitely not safe.
not safe, but you got some cushion. But so far, lead card all +1 through 3 with, yeah, this is just early round. We got a lot of action to come, but let's see where we're headed next.
So hole 4 is, again, the camera's playing tricks on us, but the drone is flying straight uphill right now.
It's an elevator, basically.
And you do not want to have your disc fade early left to that bush. Basically, you want to make sure your disc lands right of that. And then, of course, the basket's on a horse jump.
Of course, it's horse course.
That's horse course for you.
But yeah, quite a steep hill. I think you can actually see it a bit better here, what the elevation is like.
Yeah.
Felt like every time I was at this hole, I was basically running uphill, but
Yeah.
I think it was more of a mental game.
Yeah, and Colleen not messing with those trees on the left
Great
there.
shot.
And yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's a
no,
great
that's
spot.
fantastic.
And it's just so easy to kind of have your disc fade left on uphill throws. I don't know it.
Yeah, early release, likely just the timing when you're trying to throw uphill. Throws everything off a little bit.
Those trees, you're not aiming at them, but then your disc goes there. And it happens to me like a lot.
Not this time.
I was like, I'm not doing that. So I juiced it. I threw as hard as I could.
Oh! You threw as hard as you could and almost got it in.
I hit the band. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. That would have been really awesome.
Really cool. I think you would have walked away with a Zuka cart had you got it in.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no way. And then, oh yeah, Christy sneaks by those guys, but they were trying to grab it, but they couldn't. She juiced it. That's awesome.
Yeah, just on the edge there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Josie did get through.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the fear on this hole is hitting those wood paneling and getting the roll back.
Oh yeah.
Oh. There's a ditch. It's not OB.
Yeah.
You just feel really short if you're standing in that. Grabbed a bit of metal on our birdie bid.
Yeah.
Not to be, but right under the basket. Nice putt. Great comebacker after.
And you get to do a little climbing to get your disc back on the
Yeah.
spots. It's adventurous. And it is like nervy kind of putting up at that.
Great birdie. First birdie of the day on this card.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you made that look like nothing. Hopping down there. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see how deep the ditch is. And how short you feel trying to get your disc out of the basket. Overall, well done on this hole, though.
Oh, yeah.
Nice birdie grab.
Shout out to the FPO field. There was no bogeys on this hole.
Hey, well done.
Awesome. Nobody got sucked in by those trees, so it's great.
Nice birdie putt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, look at you go. So graceful.
So graceful. Wow.
You feel at home on this course, hey?
Oh, yeah. Playing horse.
Hole 5, another par 4, downhill this time, 640 feet. You can go, I'd say, between those trees or to the right of them. Getting here into this landing zone past these fences to get to the left of these trees, there's a Mando to the left. Kind of missed the Mando flag on the right there, but getting yourself all the way down here in a couple shots, definitely doable, but still big downhill throw with a few obstacles in the way.
It's a fun hole.
I like this hole quite a lot. I get another opportunity to just let one loose and kind of go from wherever it lies, but
so I got my
trouble.
Star Destroyer, and I'm just gonna try to go to the right of that big middle tree there, and I made sure to go right for sure. But it came back.
That was so far. Yeah, I think you'll be able to see.
So
you
now
can't see the Mando flag, but it's to the right of the trees, so it's actually quite a bit of room. I didn't quite see where that landed, but turning it over a bit.
Yeah.
Probably a bit of wind at play there, plus the downhill.
Yeah. Again, like, placement here isn't like a huge deal. You just want to have an open shot on your second to attack the basket. Awesome shot. Was that? Oh, did that fade left early?
Yep, faded left, I think, in front of the trees.
Yeah, that's tricky.
Yeah, it'll be tricky to get out from there. Christy unfazed by the honks.
Really nice. Yeah.
Great turn out of that.
Yeah, so that's a great spot again.
So Colleen ended up in the middle.
Now check this throw out. That is so awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's another
So,
crush.
Yeah, she...
And like, is that her walking in the distance?
No, she threw it over that horse jump.
See, that's what you gotta do.
Anheuser, and it was so good.
Gotta go for the horse jumps.
And then here Josie's stuck in those bushes. So like horse course, if you're in the bushes, it's really tough.
Yeah.
So you're often pitching out and then trying to continue on the hole.
Yeah. And I think a good play in that case, just get yourself to a good spot to attack the basket. Yeah. Looks like she's pin high.
Yeah.
Didn't quite hold the turn, but I think she'll have a look at the putt there.
Yep.
Oh, big putt. It's tough when you're in a field to have an idea of where the basket is in relation to where the disc lies, but
Yeah.
oh.
And that looked so good until it got the tree, but that would have been
Yeah, I think
really-
that was heading to the basket.
And I'm not messing with the turnover, I just do my forehand.
Not messing with the trees either.
Yeah. So I'm also
Probably just
ways to
outside
go.
circle one, yeah.
a little bit, yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah. Easy up and down for Christy. Oh yeah, you are. Oh,
Little ways.
little ways. Yeah, both
But it
you
feels
and
like
Josie.
a safe place to run things. This basket, it's pretty flat. The grass is high.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
There it is. Getting some medal for the birdie.
Yeah.
That was a great birdie.
And considering where her first shot was,
Definitely.
that was really cool.
Yeah. Josie with the bogey. Only due to having to have pitched out though.
Yeah.
Nice work. Good par to get. Was this on your birdie list?
On a really, really good day, but I think more so just par feels good too.
Yeah.
And Colleen got the only birdie on that day.
Oh.
And that's this shot right here
Ooh.
allowed that to happen.
What a great angle. You can see just how big
I
of a
wonder
shot
what
that
disc
was. I don't know. I want one.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
And if the ground wasn't so sticky, it would have slid right under the basket.
Yeah.
But made a big putt to secure the 3.
So hole 6, par 3, 335 feet. Pretty much a straight shot. You will want to either go straight or have a little bit of turn to the right here. Basket is slightly protected by these trees here.
Yeah.
So.
And the right side there is baiting you to
Tempting
join
to
it.
throw towards
Yeah,
it.
For sure.
More magnetic trees. I'm not sure if I heard correctly, but I think heard someone say, "Oh, turnover." Not maybe getting quite the turn that she wanted, but
Yeah.
she's out there.
That's the thing. This basket, like, you can just play it to the open, and then pitch up to the basket and take your par. But the hole's begging you to
Ooh.
kind of go for that turnover and park it underneath, and that's when you kind of run into trouble if you get greedy and don't quite hit your line.
Yeah, definitely. It's a big shot, 335 feet. I'd say it's slightly uphill.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice spot, for sure.
Yeah, great spot. Still in the open. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. A little early, as said there, but I like the turnover.
She definitely committed to the left side. Her disc kind of just flipped a lot.
Yeah, tough spot to be. Great out, though. Should have a little bit of a putt to go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at
Ooh.
that power. That was awesome.
Wow. Yeah, really good power on that jump putt.
Yeah.
You too, giving it a good run.
Yeah, I had to after seeing Colleen's.
Just a little high, but looks like everyone's going to be tapping in
Oh yeah.
pretty close by. One of those holes that I think is just a little bit too far to for sure call it a for sure birdie.
Yeah.
And yeah, as you mentioned, can definitely get into trouble. I know of someone who would talk about the trouble that they got into on this hole.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I think Rachel Moen's got the only birdie of the day on this hole.
Ooh.
In FPO, which is
I believe it.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, Ray throws far. Probably with her strike.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's take a peek on how things are going. Not a whole lot of separation there, but with Rachel getting her birdie there, sneaks into the top 4, tied with Josie there. So yeah, a little bit of movement, but overall lead card staying fairly close together.
Yeah.
About halfway through the front 9,
There you go.
if you can call it that. But yeah, it's a beautiful weekend out there. I'd say
our
it
weather
was
was
pretty
great.
hot. Yeah.
Oh, and here is hole 7. It's a par 4, and if you notice the flags, there's OB on the left and then hazard high right, and you're gonna go up this slight incline and kind of wraps around to the left, and the basket is tucked in behind those trees. So a lot of things can go wrong here. People try to throw across and then they never cross, and you hear a lot of stories. I think this is where the big numbers happen on this hole. So, and then the basket's all the way up here. So it is, I like it. It's a good hole. It's definitely challenging.
Definitely challenging. It's one of those holes that everyone asks about after your round's done. How did
was
hole 7 go?
Yes.
Lots of fun stories.
Yeah. And so, yeah. So Colleen's drive here, getting baited into the OB left. I think there was a right to left wind too right now on this hole.
Yeah.
And that's just,
It's tough because you
happens
don't
a
want to be too far right because you do have to get back to the left and it is uphill.
yeah. But I was not going to mess with that.
You're like, no thanks. I'm going to be nowhere close to that.
Yeah.
For a second I thought you were going to get to the hazard long, but
I think that crossed my mind, and then I was like, there's just no way. But that would
today.
have been, I wouldn't have been mad about that. I would have been pretty pumped.
no, you're safe. So
Yeah.
good shot.
And then, yeah. So, yeah. This is a perfect shot by
Yeah.
Christy. This is exactly
That's a great landing zone.
what you want to do.
Josie also opting to keep it safe. Opting to keep it safe.
Yep.
Out on the right-hand side there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with missing right on this hole.
No,
on that
no.
tee shot being. Yeah.
Definitely not. Oh yeah.
This is awesome. So that's a great landing zone to just kind of throw into that hillside. It's safe. And then you can attack the basket from there. I'm a little more high right. And I think I was almost aiming for the right hand gap, but it fades out early. It doesn't go OB.
Oh, nice
And
shot.
I'm actually parked like right at the mouth of a gap to the basket. So
That's
yeah.
Once we get there, I think we're gonna see just how great of a shot that was.
I was pretty nervous watching it land. But
I know, because it moves pretty quickly down the hill.
yeah. And
But
it's hard
Christy
to
also doing a
judge
great
distance.
shot.
Yeah, Christy, another good one. And you can, looking back, you can see how long this fairway is.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, and Colleen, yeah, she got a ways up there. before going out of bounds, which was nice. And so she's not going across. But yeah.
She is safe there.
People go out of bounds where Colleen was and just go straight at the basket and never cross in bounds. And then they have to keep rethrowing. And
Yeah. I've heard stories.
yeah.
Oh.
And Christy going backdoor route, and look at that. That was just so good.
Fantastic. It's not something you can quite see from the tee, is that backdoor route around the back of the trees.
Yeah.
I think I'll try for that next year.
Yeah, so if you land on that hillside, it opens that gap up, but it's still a tricky gap. There's no
wonderful.
easy way to approach this. And yeah, another great shot.
Ooh. Oop, yeah, sneaking
Makes it
through. Almost everyone going for the back route. Except for you, who you are right at the mouth here, so this is amazing.
Yeah.
Ah.
Just a little short left, but
Yeah.
I just didn't want to, I don't know why, I just didn't feel like throwing, so I was like, I'm going to jump putt. I don't know if I can get there. Awesome.
Great putt. Great bogey save, too,
Yeah.
after going early OB.
Yeah, getting a par on this hole is a huge relief.
Yeah, I'd even say bogey is like a great score to get, but
Yeah.
par feels really good on this hole, given just how long it is, how much OB there is. Oh. Yeah, there it is. We'll call that a blip.
Yep.
Yeah, frustrating when that happens. Hand has a mind of its own sometimes, but certainly out of character for Christy. Won't see any of those anymore, right?
Never again.
Never again.
Oh, I think I was throwing a
Nice.
destroyer on that tee shot.
Yeah, full power shot to get up to the next spot.
Yeah, some of these tee pads, they're really fun. You can let loose, as I said earlier, which is
So Sophia's first shot on the last hole didn't actually almost get to the basket of this hole, hole 8, coming back down the hill. Not an island, but it is hazard. Actually, I forget if it was hazard or OB right, but you don't want to be on the right of those flags there. Landing on the left towards this basket is where you want to be. So shortish hole at 2.
It's a cliff. It's a downhill cliff.
It's a cliff. Yeah, you can't really see the basket off the tee. It's kind of hard because it does go downhill quite a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So in this one, it's like a scary green where you actually feel like your putter will pick up and roll down. Even though there's thick grass. So, and I don't know. I just
You're not messing with
let
it.
it go left.
Yeah. So you're up the hill quite a bit, but safe in bounds.
Yeah. But still a scary approach. So
Scary putt.
wasn't my plan, but you know, it's all right. And
Love
then
seeing
check
this
out.
play.
So good.
Gorgeous.
And like you can't see the base, you can't see where your disc lands from the tee box, but we knew it was really good. But
Yeah.
obviously walking down, you don't know if it's picked up and rolled. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Trusting your disc
Another beauty.
way out right
Yeah.
is the way to go. Bit early for Josie, but
Good.
safe up the hill.
Yeah.
It's a similar spot to you coming
Yeah,
back
joining
down
me
towards
up
the
high.
basket.
We were scared. That's okay.
That's okay. It's okay to be
We
scared.
were in bounds.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay. Good sit.
Yeah, she's putting back uphill now, so that's kind of nice. And then me figuring out my hat situation. Yeah, and this is a scary approach because it's very downhill.
Yeah, you need to get your disc flat.
And yeah.
Yeah, great job.
I think I even laid up with my Berg instead of my putter.
Yeah, you're contemplating your decision. Well done. I don't know how hard it was for you to
I'm
decide to
thinking
lay up.
I think I'm at peace now and
Yep.
not too worried about that putt.
Not too worried about not getting that birdie. Oh, yeah. Great birdie
Oh
from
my
Christy.
gosh, that was awesome.
Completely unfazed from the previous hole. Yeah, getting the bogey. That's okay. Committed putt. Fortunate to sit as well. And you tap in for your par.
Yep. Yeah, so this is Colleen's drive. She's throwing her red driver.
The nice committed out to the right. Oh.
Oh, we're panning to Christy's shot. So a little bit higher, but flip your disc, I guess.
Same,
So
but different.
It goes straighter for a little longer, and there's Colleen's lower hyzer play, and then
Yeah, that was...
it's a tiny bit of a skip,
Oh.
but man,
That's so good, though.
so satisfying. And Christy's, coming in higher. And
Almost like
also sits down.
identical landing zones.
Yeah.
Two very different discs, I imagine.
Oh, here we go.
Hole 9, par 4. I think this is one of my favorite holes of the course. It's a hard
course it
hole.
would be.
Of
Yeah.
course, it's wooded. I like it.
out this
530
gap.
feet. Yeah, you want to. It looks like you want to go left here. This is where the drone's flying. If you can get yourself out into maybe this area, even further out to the right, because you're gonna want to go left after this.
Yeah,
Another big hyzer shot into the trees with trees all around.
yeah,
The more
there's-
trees, the better, right?
And these bushes, they aren't forgiving, so.
No,
Yeah.
certainly not.
And then even this basket's kind of tucked in there, so you have to kind of come in straight.
Straight at it.
Yeah.
It's nice and protected.
Yeah, so calling it up first, and yeah, so missing right is bad, missing left is also bad. So yeah, she finds that right side,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Some people just play putter.
Yep. Yeah.
And they don't throw high power discs.
Yeah.
But it is tempting when you're at the tee pad.
Yeah. So what you can do is you can also go to the right, and it does give you.
A hyzer.
Yeah, you're kind of hyzering around the holes. It is allowed. There's no mandatory. Christy getting caught up a little bit in the trees there.
And
Ooh.
I fluff my passion a bit.
Yeah, a little high.
Yeah,
But
similar
definitely
missed a hole 2, I think, where I just
Yeah.
left it high and it faded early. But I think I was just really scared of that right side.
Getting a good ways up though.
Yeah, it's good to know where to put your.
Oh,
Oh, that gets a really lucky trickle out.
a Lucko rollout. Yeah, really fortunate to roll out there.
You accept those when they come.
It's an early release. Yeah.
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 So horse course doesn't like it when you slightly miss your lines.
I think Horse Course loves it.
No,
when you
it
do
loves
that.
it. It's hungry. It's nom, nom, nom.
But yeah, no, good out there.
But look at those prickle bushes.
Yeah.
So it's tough once you're in trouble. It's basically like out of bounds. And that's a great
Yeah. Good out.
show. It's basically your only option.
Yeah, right in the middle of the fairways where you want to be. I think you can just get in a lot of trouble if you try and
Yeah.
get further up and get yourself tucked into more
This
trees.
is the outside line.
Yeah.
I actually haven't tried it.
Yeah, and
I'm
despite
curious.
getting caught up early, I think she gets quite a bit up the fairway, or up quite a bit up the ways the hole, going out on the hyzer side there.
Yeah. That's a
Oh.
good shot.
Yeah, great place to be.
Yeah, so that's the final fairway to the basket.
Calling getting caught up a bit early. She had quite a tight line to get around the corner there.
Yeah.
And now we're getting up to you. You didn't...
I got a good trickle. I threw a flick, but I didn't put it on enough angle and it fades out. But that's okay.
Yeah, you're probably hoping to get quite a bit more left than that.
Yeah, I was trying to hit the fairway, but I also, part of me was like, maybe you should just pitch up, but I couldn't do it.
Undecided.
Yeah. And Christy, if that was a tiny bit farther, that would have been great, but...
Yeah, not happy with that.
And that's a lucky kick out.
Really good kick out. I think she has a straight look at the basket there.
I think I'm flicking my Grimex here. I have to go over because I'm so far to the right. And I think I land behind that cedar tree, so you'll see what I do next.
Yeah, if you're not in the middle of this fairway.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But look at this throw.
Ooh. Oh.
That was
great
just
up.
Another great shot. Yeah. Close up of the brambles.
Yep. Yeah, you get familiar with those.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is, if you're not in the middle of the fairway, then you're playing with some pretty steep angles, both the hyzer and the anhyzer.
Yep. That's a good pitch out.
Yeah, really good.
Slash layup. That was awesome. Go in. Oh, that would have been awesome.
Good run.
Okay, though here I am.
Oh, you did find yourself some trees.
Yeah, I was
think
trying
you're
to
like...
find a gap, but it's just there's nothing.
God, and you're like in the
this shape.
circle too.
Yeah, I know.
Punishing
Near-
green.
About to flick a.
Oh.
I don't even know what I flicked.
Maybe your berg?
Yeah.
Hoping for metal or just to get through?
I honestly don't think I was trying to get in. I was just trying to get through. But
Christy catching a lot of metal.
yeah.
Just a little off. Nice work.
It's good to get this one done.
Yeah, I do love
I
it a
know
lot,
you
but
like
yeah.
For the humans of here, it's good to get it done. Gabby hits fairways quite nicely. There we go. But this hole was the third hardest hole on the day, and there was no birdies.
Yeah. Got this card good.
Yeah.
Bogey, 3 double bogeys. And that's the front 9. So let's see where we're sitting. Sophia's still in the lead. You've extended it a little bit. You have a couple more now. So Rachel sneaking into the top 4. Julie, Madison, myself.
Yeah, tied for 5th.
Josie dropping down a little bit there, and Jordan and Terry kind of rounding up our top 10 of the front 9 of the BC Open. Really exciting stuff. It's a really fun course. If you do get the chance to come down to BC Open, I recommend it.
Yeah, you get to play
time.
this course along with Raptors Knoll.
Yes.
Park, another course nearby, and lots of fun.
So that's that, but make sure you join us on the back 9, see how this finishes up. I promise there's some equally exciting holes to watch. And we'll see how it all finishes up.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.